Hi students, in this video you are going to learn about adjustment of reserves, accumulated or undistributed profit and losses. See, adjustment of reserves, you know what's the meaning of reserves? From the profit, we take a part to meet out future contingencies. That too unknown contingencies, that is called reserves. That reserves will be available in our balance sheet liability side, isn't it? At the same time, undistributed profits and losses, accumulated or undistributed profit and losses. For 3 years, for past 3 years or past 5 years, the firm did not share their profits and losses to its partners. That is called undistributed profits, undistributed loss. So this undistributed profit, undistributed loss will be shared to all the partners, including retiring partner during retirement, as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, not new profit and loss sharing ratio, because it is belongs to previous year. These all the informations are available in our previous year balance sheet. If at the time of retirement of a partner, any reserve, accumulated profits and losses exist in the balance sheet of the firm, they are transferred to capital accounts of all the partners, including retiring partner, in their profit and loss sharing ratio. So they have given very clearly here, at the time of retirement of a partner, if any undistributed profit is there, if any undistributed loss in the firm, else some reserves are available in the firm, that will be distributed to all the partners, including retiring partner, as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So it is very important. So if it is profit, all the partners will enjoy, including retiring partner, as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. That profit and reserve will be transferred to their capital account credit side, isn't it? At the same time, if any loss, undistributed loss in the firm, if any loss like this kind of undistributed loss in the firm, that losses also will be transferred to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, and this loss should be shared to partners capital account debit side, isn't it? And next one, the reserves and accumulated profits are transferred to credit of capital accounts of all partners in their profit sharing ratio. What I said you, that same information they have given. Reserves and undistributed profit will be transferred to partners capital account credit side. Don't confuse debit side or credit side. Profits means credit side, loss means debit side, isn't it? You know very well about how to prepare partners capital account, fixed and fluctuating capital account, isn't it? Deferred revenue expenditure like on advertisement, and accumulated losses are transferred to debit of all the partners as in their capital account profit sharing ratio, as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. Look at this. If it is loss, accumulated loss should be transferred to partners capital account debit side. At the same time, deferred revenue expenditure called preliminary expenses, else it is an advertisement, biggest expenses. It is not a revenue expenditure. At the same time, it is not a capital expenditure. Deferred revenue expenditure it is, isn't it? So these kind of expenditure will be transferred to partners capital account debit side, including retiring partners capital account, isn't it? That too they are using only existing profit and loss sharing ratio to share all profits or loss or reserves or undistributed profits, else that deferred revenue expenditure, everything to share all those things. They are utilizing existing profit and loss sharing ratio, not new ratio. Okay, you have to keep it in mind. Next one, reserves and accumulated profit and loss are distributed among all the partners because they belong to all the partners, including retiring partner. So including retiring partner, it should be transferred to all the partners, isn't it? Continuing partner plus retiring partner. And how to pass the journal entries during these situations they have given here. One by one we can discuss. For distribution of reserves and accumulated profits. So reserve going to distribute to all the partners, including retiring partner. At the same time, accumulated profits. So long 3 years or 5 years, the firm having distributed its profit to all the partners. So now they are going to distribute that reserves and accumulated profits to all its partners. All are favorable items. Accumulated profits or reserves, so everything going to credit in partners capital account. So you know very well, undistributed profits are general reserve, workmen's compensation after meted its reserves, and investment fluctuation reserve after met its claim. If excess reserves are there, so everything going to credit in partner's capital account. So you know journal entry, how to pass the journal entry. General reserve account debtor, profit and loss account, it is a net profit which is called credit balance of profit and loss account. Investment fluctuation reserve after met out its claims. So if over then excess reserve over difference between book value and market value, if we are having excess reserve, that excess reserve will be transferred to all the partners capital account as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. Workman's compensation reserve, so here also excess reserve after met out its liability will be transferred to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So general reserve account debtor, profit and loss account debtor, investment fluctuation reserve after met out its liabilities. So if excess reserves are there, that reserve, and workman's compensation also after met out its liability, if excess reserves are there, that reserve. So everything going to be debited in journal entries. And what is going to be credited for all the partners capital or current account? If they are maintaining current fluctuating capital account, that all the money, reserve money, profit money, undistributed profit money, and investment fluctuation reserve, excess reserve, workman's compensation, everything going to credit in partners capital account. If it is fixed capital account, that will be credited to partners current account, not partners capital account. Okay. And in other way, for writing of accumulated losses, profit and loss account, which is called debit balance. So net loss, how they are transferring this. So partners only have to bear this loss, and what it is, that accumulated losses and everything. For past 3 years, firm is not distributing the loss to all the partners. Now they are going to distribute because of retiring a partner from the partnership firm. So all the partners, they are going to bear the loss now as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So partners capital account or current account, if it is fixed capital account, so that will be debited, and the items will be credited because it is debit balance profit and loss account, which is called net loss. So net loss going to be debited in partners capital account or current account. Advertisement expenditure, advertisement suspense account, that is called deferred revenue expenditure. So everything going to be debited in partners capital account. So it is unfavorable loss for the firm they are going to bear during retirement of a partner. For your better understanding, we can discuss with an illustration. Illustration 21. X, Y and Z are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. 3:2:1 is their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So Z is retiring. Who is retiring? Partner Z is retiring from the firm on 1st April 2020. On the date of Z's retirement, following balance existed in the books of the firm. So on the date of retirement, what is available in the firm? General reserve 90,000, profit and loss, that is debit balance called net loss amount 15,000. Employees provident fund, it is external liability, so focused on external work 1,20,000. Workmen's compensation 12,000 rupees, workmen's compensation which was no more required. So after met out claim, workmen's compensation is there, so more reserves. So then next one, they are asking us to pass journal entries for the adjustment of these items on Z's retirement. So let's discuss the answer. So here general reserve account debtor to all the partners capital account. Why? Because general reserve 90,000 is available. 90,000 is available in our balance sheet, existing balance sheet. General reserve 90,000 is available. So they are using existing profit and loss sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1. So 90,000 going to be divided and given to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, not only for continuing partner and not only for retiring partner. For all the partners, 90,000 they are going to distribute. So 90,000 into ratios are 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. So 90,000 into 3/6, which means 45,000, and 2/6 30,000, and 1/6 15,000. So it will be credited to all the partners capital account. So general reserve transferred to partners capital account successfully, including retiring partners Z's capital account. And next one, second one is profit and loss account. It is debit balance called net loss. So net loss will be transferred to all the partners capital account debit side. If it is net profit, that will be credited to partners capital account. It is net loss. So net loss means debit side, isn't it? That too, their existing profit and loss sharing ratio we are using. Net loss will be debited to partners capital account. See, all the partners capital accounts are debtor as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio called 3:2:1. They are using 3:2:1. What is the amount? That is 15,000. So 15,000 into 3/6, 2/6, 1/6 called 7,500, 5,000 and 2,500. So collectively 15,000 is written off by all the existing partners. Accumulated loss transferred to partners capital account on Ej's retirement. So it is an accumulated loss like this, but here they have given only profit and loss account debit balance. So we can consider it is an accumulated loss, else net loss, whatever it is. And next one, what is the next one? Workmen's compensation reserve. And before that, provident fund is there. Provident fund actually, which is related to provident fund, they have given notes. Provident fund is an outside liability and it is not accumulated profit. It is not an accumulated profit. Hence, it is not distributed among the partners. It is a provident fund. It is outside liabilities. So if it is an internal liability, that will be shared all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. But it is belongs to external liabilities. So this will not be shared to all the partners. And next one, last one is workmen's compensation reserve, 12,000 rupees, which is no longer required, no more required, which means after met out its claim, after metan claim, that excess amount called workmen's compensation reserve, excess amount going to transfer to all the existing partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So easily you can transfer to partners capital account credit side as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 3:2:1. So what is the amount? 12,000 rupees will be transferred to all the existing partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 3:2:1. So 3,000, 4,000, 2,000 rupees. Workmen's compensation reserve transferred to partners capital account on eject retirement. So now you know very clearly how to use journal entry, how to frame journal entry during one partner is retiring from a partnership firm. At the same time, when profits are available in the partnership firm, at the same time accumulated losses are available in the partnership firm, reserves are available, workmen's compensations are available about it. Illustration 22. In this 22nd illustration, they have given very clearly A, B and C are equal partners. So they are sharing profits and losses equally, 1:1:1, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So they are equal partners in the firm whose books are closed 31st March every year. You know, actually 31st of March every year all the firms and companies accounts will close. Give journal entries to distribute general reserve rupees 40,000. So general reserve rupees 40,000 is available. It is as per 31st March, the particular year's balance sheet shows information about general reserve is 40,000 rupees. At the time of retirement of B, when 25% of the balance of general reserve is to be transferred to investment fluctuation reserve. So at the time of retirement of B, B is the partner, one who is retiring from the firm. So at the time of B's retirement, 25% of general reserve is to be transferred to investment fluctuation reserve. So actual amount of the general reserve is 40,000 rupees. 40,000 into 25 divided by 100. How much will come? 10,000 rupees. So from this 40,000, 10,000 rupees going to become an investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve. So what is the journal entry will be? General reserve account debtor 10,000 to investment fluctuation reserve 10,000 and remaining 30,000 is there, and all the three partners are sharing their profits equally. So this 30,000, remaining 30,000 will be transferred to all the partners capital account credit side, isn't it? So let's discuss the journal entry. So journal entry, you know how to frame it. It is a general reserve amount rupees 40,000 and the investment fluctuation reserve 10,000 have gone and remaining 30,000 are there. So 10,000 each for all the partners because Here equal partners. They are sharing profits and losses in the ratio 1:1:1. So 25% of general reserve converted into investment fluctuation, remaining amount transferred to remaining partners capital account credit side. Illustration 23. So three different situations we are going to discuss in this illustration 23. Give journal entry to distribute workman's compensation reserve amount rupees 70,000. Workman's compensation reserve is 70,000. At the time of retirement of Niti, so Niti is one of the partner, he or she is retiring. So Niti is retiring from the partnership firm when there is a claim of rupees 25,000 against it. So actual amount of workman's compensation fund is 70,000. So 70,000 minus 25,000 because workman's compensation claim is there against reserve claim is 25,000. If 70,000 minus 25,000, then remaining 45,000 will be there. That 45,000 will be distributed to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. Against it, the firm has three partners: Ravina, Niti, and Raj. Ravina, Niti, and Rajat. So these three partners sharing their profit and loss sharing ratio equally because they fails to give any profit and loss sharing ratio for Ravina, Niti, and Rajat. So after without this claim, remaining amount will be 45,000 will be there because 45 plus 25 is equal to 70,000. So this 45,000 after without claims, extra reserve, that is called workman's compensation extra reserve, will be transferred to all the partners equally. See, this 70,000 is debited, that is workman's compensation reserve, and the claim is 25,000, and remaining 45,000 going to share by all the partners, that Ravina, Niti, and Rajat, 1:1:1, which means 15,000. Collectively 45,000. Okay. The second situation is give a journal entry to distribute workman's compensation reserve 60,000. Workman's compensation reserve they are having 60,000 at the time of retirement of Sajan. Sajan is a partner, one who is retiring from the partnership firm when there is no claim against it. So no need to worry about it. If any claims are there, after without claims, extra money will be transferred to all existing partners as their existing profit and loss sharing ratio, but now no claims taken it. So which means entire money 60,000 will be distributed to all the partners as per their profit and loss sharing ratio. Here they fails to give the profit and loss sharing ratio. The firm has three partners. The three partners namely Rajat, Sajan, and Kavita. In the problem, they haven't mentioned about profit and loss sharing ratio. So all the three partners they are going to share the 60,000 equally. Isn't it? So 60,000 rupees and 20,000 each for all the three partners. And third situation is give journal entry to distribute investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve 4,000. At the time of already we are having investment fluctuation reserve. If any fluctuation have happened in the future, to meet out that fluctuation we are having reserve money 4,000. At the time of retirement of Jet, when investment market value is 19,000 appears 20,000. Actually 20,000 worthable investment we are having in our hand, but today's market rate is only 90,000 for that 20,000 worthable investment. So we bought 20,000 worthable bonds in previous year, but in present year market value of the bond is only 19,000. So 1,000 rupees decreased. To meet out like this kind of contingencies, we already have reserved 4,000 rupees. Now claim is only 1,000 rupees because from 20,000 only 1,000 reduced, remaining 19,000 investments are there. So claim on investment fluctuation is 1,000 rupees. But we are having reserve is 4,000 rupees. They given the problem it is 4,000 rupees. So 4,000 rupees is reserve, 1,000 rupees is claim. So claim against reserve is 1,000 rupees. After without claim, extra reserve we are having 3,000 rupees. That extra reserve will be transferred to all the partners as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. Here also they may haven't mentioned about profit and loss sharing ratio. So equally X, Y, Z going to share 3000. So look at this. Investment fluctuation reserve is 4000. Claim is 1000. So investment account, that is 1000 rupees, that is investment fluctuation claim. Then remaining 3000 will be shared by all the three partners equally, 1:1:1. So equally they are going to share that 1000 rupees each to all the partners.